welcome to your Around the Peninsula. I'm Senior Airman Sarah Bryce. There's a lot of safety rules you have to follow during the summer season, and food safety is one of them. Catoosa Private Jang Yoon Chan tells us more.
Now that it's summer, there's more to think about when it comes to what you eat.
Summer season, or the kind of warmer season like this, and you go out there and then you may have some Korean friends and they ask you, hey, let's go for the the raw fish market or something, and then this is a very dangerous period of the foodborne illness in the seafood.
Paying close attention to any signs of contamination can help reduce the chances of contracting foodborne illness.
Not just food safety, it's food defense too. You're making sure that you're not going to you're protecting yourself, and you're protecting any other soldier or family member that might potentially go into that establishment. So it's you're just looking out for one another.
Using proper hygiene is one thing that can significantly minimize the chances of becoming ill from food poisoning.
It's just your basic tips. Wash your hands. Ensure that your guests or your friends or your family members are washing their hands as well, especially if you're going to prepare. Sanitize your products. Make sure that if it's intended to be hot, keep it hot. If it's intended to be cold, refrigerate it as soon as possible.
Catoosa Private Jang Yoon Chan, Yongsan, Korea.
Go to www.fda.gov for more information regarding food safety concerns. What does it mean to truly be an ally? Army Sergeant Josh Tucker takes us to the Kerry Gym, where U.S. soldiers and Catoosas are cooperating to win.
With music playing from the brass band filling Kerry Gym, players participating in the 2nd Infantry Division Warrior Friendship Week basketball finals prepare for their last match. For one of those players, basketball has always been a part of his life.
I played in Ellison High School in Texas. I played in Madison in Brooklyn, New York. I played 3 years in Buff State College in New York, and then I came into the military.
Unlike playing basketball back in the States, he needed to cooperate with Catoosas.
It was fun. It was just language barriers, that was it. But it was easy.
Army Sergeant Josh Tucker, Camp Casey, Korea.
PFC Waller was raised in a family that loves basketball. His father played college ball for Georgia State. In the heat of the summer months, airmen at Kunsan stay ready to fight tonight. Technical Sergeant Chris Bevins has the story.
Practicing how you play is crucial to mission success.
Destroyed vehicles at this place.
And no one in the Air Force knows this better than the Wolfpack at Kunsan Air Base.
Here are expectations. One, this is a matter of flexing our muscles and using some muscles that we don't use day in and day out during armistice. Next, it's to maintain continuity with folks who have done exercises before, teaching those Wolfpack airmen who have never done an exercise. What we're trying to do is capture the experiences of approximately 80% of the Wolfpack airmen who have done another ORE here at Kunsan. So we want to leverage those experiences and allow the 20% of our airmen to include all of our commanders to benefit from them.
While Kunsan exercises regularly for mission readiness, this one was a little different. Wolf took the opportunity to bring 7th Air Force leadership into his tactical operation to participate as the Night Wolf.
Our mission within 7th Air Force is to deter, defend, and defeat. And our job is to make sure that we will deter any type of aggression, and we will maintain the armistice. We will defend that armistice to anybody that wants to try to attack that armistice, and we will, of course, defeat anybody that tries to infringe upon our relationship here with the Republic of Korea.
The Night Wolf also had some advice for exercise participants.
Well, first and foremost, know your job, and then play it just like you would for real. Because it's an exercise, don't think that everything is at play. So I need everybody to understand what their roles are, understand their TTPs, understand how to don and doff their chem gear, so that when they need to, they'll be able to do it in the heat of battle. And it's everybody's job to understand what that mission is, because everybody's instrumental in executing the Wolfpack mission.
Tech Sergeant Chris Bevins, Kunsan Air Base, Korea.
Readiness is the #1 priority of the 7th Air Force, and exercises help ensure airmen are ready. A typical Kunsan weapons loading competition consists of 2 squadrons battling it out. But this time they have a guest from the New Jersey Air National Guard. Army Sergeant Timothy Villarreal explains.
The stage is set. The crowd is at capacity. Now, the show begins.
Crew, stage up. Break.
Every quarter, weapons troops pit their best head-to-head, but this time's a little different.
Well, today we had a competition between two of the best crews and two of the best squadrons that we have here, and then also the visitors from Jersey to load with us to actually experience the competition with us.
With the addition of an extra team, troops from the 80th AMU are unfazed, keeping their eyes on the prize.
As aircraft armament personnel, we come out here, we have to load munitions, bombs, missiles, 20 millimeter, and this competition is to see who's the best out of each squadron. So they pick the best crew and we go up against each other, and it's a timed load to see who can do it the most effectively and the fastest.
For these weapons troops, it isn't just a win, it's just another day at the office. Army Sergeant Timothy Villarreal, Kunsan Air Base, Korea.
The winners of this quarterly competition will compete against other squadrons at Osan Air Base. Liberty is a word sailors use to describe going to shore. Army Sergeant Alan Brutus talks to a sailor whose team doesn't always get to enjoy this simple word.
The USS George Washington pulled into port, and for most of the sailors this means liberty. But for some, the real work is just beginning.
We may get, like today, 41 pallets of food. There's supposed to be 10 pallets of general stores, the ship store, from what we can actually buy, goodies, drinks, water, snacks.
Resupplying an entire aircraft carrier is no easy task and definitely does not make for a quick day of work.
It's usually a start at 7 in the morning process till sometimes 2300 at night.
It takes an entire team of sailors all performing their own tasks to ensure this operation runs smoothly.
You have to have people down on the pier rigging it up, making sure it gets tied up. We have 2 riggers on the elevator to take the rigs off and for the forklift to come in and pick it up. They transfer it over to the people in the hangar bay to get it down in the storerooms. It just all comes together, and especially for us, since we're the central hub for the whole ship, making sure everything's taken care of.
Although it might be frustrating to see their comrades going ashore, without this group of sailors, the ship would be a complete mission failure. Reporting from Busan, South Korea, I'm Army Sergeant Alan Brutus.
In addition to talking to sailors resupplying a ship, Sergeant Brutus had the opportunity to take a tour with some special guests.
A crowd is gathered outside the USS George Washington, all waiting and hoping for the experience of a lifetime.
So we're bringing in tour groups from South Korea. It's put together, I believe, by the PAO. All the ports that we've been to so far, we do these tours. Really, it's community outreach.
The tour starts in the hangar bay, where participants are able to get their first look at what an aircraft carrier actually looks like. Then, everyone's favorite part.
Elevator.
We bring them up on the elevator, which is probably one of the coolest things they get to see, the elevator ride. We show them around, let them take some pictures with the aircraft, tell them a little bit about daily operations on the carrier.
Not only is this exciting for the participants, it also brings joy to the sailors who are conducting the tour as well.
No, this is probably the funnest duty experience I've had. You know, usually duties are boring, but getting out here, I've gotten to take pictures with some people, just seeing how excited they are to see our aircraft and how impressive this carrier is kind of brings it into perspective for me, a little bit of appreciation for what we do. So that's a very humbling and rewarding experience just to talk with them.
Army Sergeant Alan Brutus, Busan, Korea.
The tour also visited the bridge and concluded with a trip to the ship's store. That was your Around the Peninsula for Thursday, July 24th. To see these stories and others, go to the AFN Pacific website or view them through the AFN Pacific app. From all of us here at AFN, enjoy your evening.